Alrighty, Pisces, welcome back. Thank you for being here. Let's dive in. Something about water or feeling cold or drowning, maybe. Make your dreams real. Interesting. Very purpley. Descending into the depths of your subconscious. Just kidding. Turn knowledge into wisdom. Oh, I wasn't that far off, was I? Something about work, health, the health of your relationships, business, contracts, marriages, give and take dynamics. Pisces. Yeah, I mean, I literally started your reading with saying you felt cold, and they want you to stop feeling cold. Especially if you make your... Yeah, I'm feeling freezing. Why am I feeling freezing? Maybe you weren't like a freezer. Maybe I'm just cold. No. There's a need to elevate. Yeah, you're feeling cold because you're in a dark space, in a dark place. Comfort zone. Yeah, I can see she's in the darkness, literally being suffocated by what looks like cling film. It's like you can remove the cling film. Yeah, the purple. You want to create stability or harmony or flow. Something about water. I mentioned water literally at the beginning of this reading. She's literally handstanding in the water. That is so fun and easy to do. So you're like practicing in your subconscious for something. Like emotionally, like in visualizing success could be relevant here. To elevate, to change, like transform. We have the butterfly here. Sorry, I'm getting all OCD. I'm not usually like this. If you check out my other readings, I'm not OCD at all. But in your reading, I feel like oh my God, I better put it in place. Pisces. Toxicity. Yeah, maybe like an OCD or has caused some kind of distance, some kind of separation. Literally, she's walking on like water again. Like walking on water is a euphemism in the Bible for processing, balancing your emotions, right? It's all a metaphor. It's all math. It's all ancient stories, Egyptian tales. Something about communication. Messages in your dreams. Again, something about communication. You literally had something on both ends. This is not a time to hold back your emotions, I don't think. Interesting. Pisces, okay. What do we have here? Ansitif, this gives a demon or spirit that's in the reverse, in the past, came in the future. Oh, came is like it's giving me Cain. I don't know about Cain, but Cain and Abel, right? The dichotomy of Set or Saturn, the brother who's jealous of his brother, so he killed him or something like that. Anyways, Pisces. Balbereth in the reverse, Pisces. Something might not be growing. Somebody needs to let go of their ego, liver, drinking, drowning, drinking and drowning. It's kind of giving Whiskey Lullaby, the song Whiskey Lullaby, if you ever know that song. Wants You Sad, yeah. Evil Mom. The fuck? Oh, this was kind of sideways, wasn't it? It says destined to become stronger together. I don't know. Take with that which you will. Demon and human. What? No. Okay, this is demon, or this could be you, like cleansing, having to cleanse, like having to elevate, because demons are just lower vibrating spirits. It's like the rock, it's like the heavy metal version of ghosts, right? The world is acoustics, it's vibrations, it's magnetism, it's gravity. I just talked to myself. Anyways. Anyway, it's funny that I want to keep pulling from this deck. Use your mind wisely. 47, flying pigs when pigs fly. Rising above confusion, illusion. Interesting. I don't even have it open. Okay. It's a reset here. Maybe even. All right. Pisces. Let's get down. Down deep. Pisces. Most important messages for Pisces. Observer in the reverse. Let's see. 49. Something about letting go of a home. This could be something you're not doing, that you want to do. I don't know. Ever think sometimes your life options are suction cupped to your face and you can't see beyond yourself? There's a big world out there, a multitude of potential realities that you're unable to perceive at present. So if you're a little stuck, it's time to get advice from someone you trust, someone who has better perspective on your circumstances. You could listen to like pick a cards if you're so guided. Like ask your guides too. Automatic writing is fantastic and easy to do. You just need paper. You can pose a question on the paper and use your intuition to get the answer. Pay attention. Other points of view are needed. Right, you can search tutorials on YouTube. Other points of view are needed now before you move forward. Take heart. A beautiful vista awaits for you to drink it in. You just need a little help widening your scope beyond your small self. It's giving like Scar from Lion King, like, you know, the brother who was like, I think he's his brother. He was super jealous of Scar or something like that. I don't know. Or the other guy, whoever the other guy is. Maybe something about Africa is relevant. I think I literally pulled the word Africa for you yesterday. It's weird. Some maybe Toto, Africa, like the song, like I bless the rains down in Africa. I bless the rains down in Africa. Deep. Sorry. Something like you could be crying. It's gonna take a. Someone could have like Sagittarius placements here. Like traveling could be important, or like expanding your vistas. Yeah, like a safari, obviously. Duh. It's gonna take a while to do the things we never had. Yeah, that could be part of this message. Something about the other singer, the one building castles in the sky. That song. Building castles in the sky. I don't know. Alrighty then. I think we'll finish off with a diamond. Pisces people and placements, please. Most important vital messages for Pisces energy. And Monday, the mentor, the sustainer, the seed. Like you're growing new stability or something. It's interesting you had like a line towards the future, like rising above. Something is galactic here, something is like astrological. Some kind of foundation that you're trying to form. Making sure you're not too rigid in doing this, like too controlling. The seed, because the seed needs to be nourished, right? And the seed needs like kindness, happiness, joy. And Monday on the top of the deck. I'm going to definitely check out Anima Mundi as your top overarching message. I think it's the last card. This is the world card. You could be like finishing, completing something. Interesting. The soul of the world, all that is. Anima Mundi epitomizes the principle accept all, reject none. Simply put, it's living the soul of the world in all its multifaceted dimensional layers bonded together by loving cosmic forces. Acoustics, right? Magnetism. You know, when the Earth, the Sun, when it approaches Sirius, because it's always moving or whatever, Sirius is like a really dense galaxy or something, or star or something. It actually affects our days on Earth. Neat, like the length of them. Farther we are from the light, the darker it is. Of course, we want to stay towards the light, right? We want to elevate. We want to, yeah. Anyways. Diversity is celebrated, multiplicity is honored, and nothing is denied. Embrace constructs of separation dissipate in the wonderful mess of shared consciousness. Anima Mundi is the link. It's like the telepathic, so communicating with spirits telepathically or through words or prayers. Anima Mundi is the link between the literal and the imaginal. Imagination, a nation of magicians, right? Manifesting. The rational and the mythic. Okay. It is the connective fiber that makes life meaningful. This card indicates an initiation on the level of the soul. You will awaken the unique light within and witness how this light contributes to the radiance of the entire universe. You will sense yourself as a critical note in the cosmic orchestra. Destiny is altered as you hear the enchanted melody of all living things. On the light side, tending to the sacred details of life. On the dark, overwhelmed by the bigness of existence. Go deeper. Alchemical drawings of Anima Mundi, the life of the paintings of Hilma Klint. Hilma Klint. Isn't this there's a movie, isn't she the one who did abstract art? If I'm correct, then she could be the one that said that she was channeling art from angels or ghosts. And then I watched a movie with Kristen Stewart, who was in Twilight, play this, like, what do you call that? She was like, her brother had passed and she wanted to connect with him, and she waited around in Paris, the city of love, right? There's something about like Paris is dirty now though, right? So I hear it's disgusting. Anyways, we all shit talk the French, don't we? Just kidding. Sorry. I lived in Montreal. You can't judge me. Sorry. Fuck. Okay, so yeah. I mean, she tries to get a message from her dead brother the entire movie. And there was this dude who, she was working for like a really rich client. Kristen Stewart plays an assistant to like someone in Hollywood. And this client was just so annoying. And this girl had like so much shame because she was like an assistant. She was just living in Paris and waiting to get a message from her dead brother. And this guy who works for the Hollywood person she works for, I don't know, bumped into her one time in her home, and he was like, "Don't you want to do something better with your life or something like that?" And but in the movie you realize, I'm just spoiling it completely. In the movie you realize that he murders his boss or his coworker. Like he murders the girl that she's working for, and he tries to pin it on her, and he tries to give her like Chanel necklaces or something like that, like to make it look like she stole, and that was the motive of the murder or something like that. Because she normally works with fashion for a client, like delivers and picks up packages and stuff. I don't know. But at the end of the movie, Kristen Stewart is like gets invited to go with her boyfriend in Arabia, somewhere in the Middle East, and because she wants to leave Paris after this death, seeing her boss dead, and she's there in Arabia or whatever, and she's private, and she asks to get a sign from her dead brother. Right? She's just like, apparently she's always doing this, but she never pays attention. Like you could see the movie, he's literally giving her signs, and she's just freaking like depressed and doesn't notice. And at the end of the movie, she asks the air, and she's like, "Are you here?" And literally in front of her, like a cup raises itself off the table, because apparently it takes what ghosts a while to learn how to like move energy on the other side. So maybe he was just like, I don't know. But this happened earlier, and she literally didn't realize it either. But he did it behind her back, so I don't know why he would do that behind. I guess he didn't want to freak her out. I mean, if I start moving things, when you get freaked out if I start doing that in front of you. So I don't know, maybe he was working up the nerve. And he moves a cup in front of her face, and it smashes on the ground. And then she's just like dumbfounded, and she asks, like, "Is this really you?" And then she literally doubts it. He's like, he literally knocks on the wall to confirm it's him, the spirit of her dead brother. And she's like, "Yeah, you're full of shit. No, you're not." So it's like, and it ends. The movie ends, and the credits roll. So yeah, that could be part of this. Someone thinks somebody's full of shit, perhaps. I had to go on that tangent. I don't know where that came from. Anyways. I'll just keep telling you all about the movies I watch. Anyways, I feel like I might as well spoil it, just in case you don't have the time. Anyways, Pisces. Any other messages? Someone might be needing to behave more smart. Someone's going through a financial pinch, perhaps. It's like you don't see something that's obvious here. Happiness. Do not back down. Family sorrow. If you behave smarter, you'll be happier and have more reward. I mean, what a deep message, right? Mentor here. Somebody could be guiding you how to. Oh, Venom underneath it. The movie The Venom, like the demon thing with Woody Harrelson or Woody Wilson, or I don't know his name. But Venom. Somebody could have been very spiteful here, like has a demon that's like controlling them. It's making them act all crazy and aggressive, and I don't know. Violent. Could be a Pisces, could be you, could be some element of your subconscious, could be some kind of like attracting these. I mean, green can represent jealousy, right? They want you to move towards the light in the future, like towards harvest, towards maturing. In need of help, assistance, guidance. To start something, fear, worries, success. To start something with success. Okay. I'll grab a Cali. Pisces, most important vital messages, please. Yeah, there's a lot of like venomous snake vibes here. Yeah. Something about enjoying, like taking more passive approach in some way. I don't know. I'm gonna read 17. This could be like a new relationship. Like the light, you see, like she's got the light is coming through the clouds. Didn't we get? No, we didn't. That's interesting. Sorry. 17. Sweet Mother of Peace now bestows her gifts of clarity, peace, and power to overcome any negative condition. Just as the beautiful lotus grows from the muddied waters, so too shall you arise from confusion, difficult circumstances, and heavy energies into sacred blossoming. If you feel held back or slowed down by your circumstances, remember that your soul has the ability to process everything and become stronger, not weaker, through doing so. The oracle, it's like pushing through your subconscious. The oracle indicates healing and a positive prediction for a peaceful future. Tibetan Buddhist doctrine teaches that Tara loves us all as we're one child. There is significance to this that is freeing. In the realm of ego, we see ourselves and others as either allied or at war. The ego thinks you are either with me or against me, and battle ensues. For the peace-loving heart, there is no joy in such a way of being. It creates anxiety, distress, fear, which steals power, love, hopefulness from the heart. It's funny because I was talking with Sagittarius' reading about Mars opposite Pluto today, which makes people feel this way. Pluto can be intensity, sex, intimacy, and Mars is aggression, war, and they're opposing each other, right? So When we acknowledge that Tara loves us all as her one child rather than as her many children, it gives us permission to receive fully without guilt. It gives us leave to not lose faith if another appears to be unjustly gaining the upper hand, because we can remember in our hearts that we are all loved and treasured equally. Interesting. There's no such thing as privilege at a spiritual level. Yeah, we're all just notes in music, right? We can all elevate and change. It's like different elements are just different atoms and vibrations and things like that, movements, orbits. We are in this together, and what happens with one being affects all. We can grow, heal, and awaken together in entirety. There will be some who have the capacity to move ahead of the curve. They will be supported in doing so, yet they are no more important than those struggling to find the path. This does not mean that those with more advanced capability should martyr themselves to lower frequency of their spiritual brothers and sisters or give up attempting to make spiritual progress. Everybody has to elevate themselves. It's work, right? Nobody can save you if you're determined to drown, right? But you can, if you are in hell, call upon higher guides to support you, and you can be humble and flexible and listen and learn, right? The more progressive we are on a spiritual journey, the more benefit we ultimately bring to the collective, because we're all connected. You cannot choose who will be able to acknowledge and support your spiritual path, nor how the benefits will reach others. Some will not. Some will be able to receive a direct and immediate benefit, and others will not have the capacity, because they're too stuck in a lower vibration. They're stubborn, right? They're erecting walls. Even if even if they and you cannot see how they can benefit as you make progress on your spiritual path, you can assume it's happening nonetheless. So make sure that you're not feeling frustrated, which I said literally because of Mars opposite Pluto today, right? And we have a new moon today, so this is we're feeling super duper frustrated to run towards something, to create something, to change something. Death, rebirth vibes with Scorpio, right? This is the season of harvest. It's like do or die. You know what I mean? Like the last moment to get your firewood. Winter's a coming, What's that movie? Ice Age? Or no, maybe that's the movie. But there's another movie. It's like with Jake Gyllenhaal, I think, in something. It's like New York freezes over for years or something. I don't know. Winter can just mean something's dead or maturing or, you got to survive something. I don't know. I'm going to grab a familiar. Pisces. Caution in the reverse. Twin flame vibes here. Swan, fidelity. Something about cheating or some kind of darkness. Something about a lack of finances here. Something about a home change. Someone's not being vulnerable and they probably should be. Seems the vibe. Pisces, any extra additional messages? Destined relationship in the reverse. Maybe you need to realize that a relationship has to end. Something controlling. Foul in the reverse. Something demonic. Something controlling. Don't miss the forest for the trees. Somebody here is very nitpicky. It's giving strong Gemini vibes, right? Because they focus on the micro details, right? The third zodiac sign, the earlier education. It's when you're reading books, you're taking in knowledge, but you haven't really formed an opinion yourself yet. You just take in knowledge. You just keep yourself busy, moving, which is not bad. I mean, it can mean you're very sociable, right? But at the same time, it's hard maybe for Geminis to see the bigger picture, faith, belief. They're oh, that can't possibly be real because of this, and it's literally you don't see that is literally about quantum entanglement or something. So you're not believing in things that are literally factual. I don't know, you know what I mean? Love yourself, you are learning. Came out in the reverse. Maybe you weren't loving yourself in the past, and now you should love yourself in the future for learning. Makes music in the reverse. Maybe you should make music. Maybe you've been putting off making music for a while, or somebody here doesn't make music and you make music. You're a musician, perhaps. You enjoy music. Music could be important to elevate your frequency, your thoughts, your emotions. Do whatever inspires you, because whatever inspires you and brings joy to your heart will elevate you naturally. You'll learn, you'll feel good, you'll alleviate stress. You know what I mean? So, hope you enjoyed this reading. Please hit like, comment, share, subscribe. You can get a personal by messaging me on Telegram. You can leave a tip through the Buy Me a Coffee link in the description. Take care.